Welcome to week 9 of the Tonto Demise podcast. I'm Hillbillies on PCP, Tonto Bull 6 champ, sitting here with
Matt Jetling, the manager of the Yinzer Jags, Tonto Bull 1, 3, and 16 champion.
Yes.
Did you say you were Tonto Bull 6 champion?
Yes.
Oh, all right, we got it. Sorry, I was trying not to laugh from the song.
Yeah. That was LP.
That was LP.
Recovery.
We've just discovered them.
So, something tells me Gags knows who that is. He's a big fan. He listens to all kinds of music.
If not Gags, definitely Jimmy Huber.
Yeah.
I feel like that guy's all kind of off-color music.
Oh, yeah. He's got a wide range.
That was ode. That basically song was ode to last week's of football matchups, people's injuries, untimely arrests.
Yeah.
We are all in recovery from the events of what Craig was calling a very boring week of fantasy football. But as far as
sarcastically boring?
No, I don't think it was. He said
it means like score-wise.
Score-wise. Yeah. Like everybody's projected scores were in red.
Yeah.
Except for his. But so he said that, it was not, everybody was just not playing well, or every team was not performing. And but the only thing that was very not boring was the injuries and Henry Ruggs. We'll say it, Henry Ruggs.
Yeah. And I mean, we're saving it for later. We'll talk about Jay. Yeah. But we're all in a little bit of recovery, and hopefully this week will be better.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
We are sitting in the Lady Loft, live from the Lady Loft, and fortunate enough to meet and hold Finn. He's a Class A, top-notch kid. Didn't cry at all. Well, he started to cry, and actually I held him, calmed him down.
Uncle B.
Yeah, Uncle B. Had the magic touch, that Midas touch. And fell right asleep. Well, right after I gave him back to Brogan. Fell right asleep.
You've got the gene. You got the touch, man.
Yeah,
You've got the dad touch.
Yeah.
I'm still learning what that is.
You'll get it.
You got the sway.
You got to get the sway.
Bob.
You got to get the sway and the bob. You got to rock those hips. It's all in the hips.
That's I don't. My hips is my problem.
Yeah.
I don't got no hips.
We'll work on it.
I got the sway.
Yeah.
A little bit of the bob, and by 10 minutes, my lower back is killing me, or my upper back. I can't decide which one.
Your back.
My back's killing me. It's definitely different. I know it's only 9 pounds, but it's weird.
Yeah. When you're holding that 9 pounds for that long,
yeah,
it's a weight.
It's like it should have been a test for it's a Navy SEAL's dad test.
Oh, okay.
Hold a 9-pound weight for 4 hours,
right?
And bob, but don't stop.
It's like the lifeguard test. You gotta hold the 10-pound brick above water for 5 minutes or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
I mean, how many people that were doing the dad test would go and put the weight down and ring that bell? If you ever saw a Navy SEAL test, that's how they quit. They tap out. They go ring that bell, and that's when another one bites the dust. It's true. It's what it is.
Okay. So that's what you would do if you're tapping out being a dad? You just put the baby down and ring the bell?
I guess. Or you go out for a pack of cigarettes and you never come back. I'd be like, bro, I gotta go. Where you go? I'm gonna get a pack of cigarettes. You don't smoke. Yeah,
It's for Aunt Mary.
I'll be right back. Yes, for Aunt Mary.
Peel out, yeah. And then Brogan says, I don't think your dad's coming back.
Nope. That's when Mark comes after me with a shotgun. Or Uncle Ed with 78 guns that he hides in his house.
All right. Well, got anything to say off the top of the show here?
I mean, not for unfinished business. It was another week in the books. Craig's right. We only got, I think it was 6 more weeks left of regular football season.
Yeah.
And then there's playoffs for us. Us lucky enough to make it.
You're not gonna make it.
I know. My team's trash. I know. I'm 7-1. I shouldn't have won.
Looks good on paper.
Looks good. I shouldn't have won 6 of the games. My team's falling apart.
The schedule's tough coming up.
It's rough, man. It's just my team's terrible. Everybody else's team's better.
Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley's gone. It's like who decides to leave football for mental reasons?
Mm-hmm.
So I got to deal with that. And everybody's gonna have their best game of the week against me. Yeah. Every player theirs is gonna be fantastic.
Over 200.
Yeah, over 200. I don't even know why I'm playing this game anymore. It's just not fun being on top, and all those other things that you want to say before, something happens to the contrary.
Well, hold your head up. You're 7-1. You're not going to tank that fast, are you?
I don't.
I mean, you could lose out.
I have a healthy history of when I play Bigler when us both being good, like both having good records. Yeah. And when he beats me, which is usually the case, I think I tank. There's one time where we were both like 8-1 or 9-1 or something, and I just blew it.
Like for the rest of the season?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just tanked, and I was right out in the first round. This is back when I had I think John Carlson was my tight end from Seattle. Wow. If I even got the name right, I loved him so much, and Bigler loved it too. But once he beat me, it was terrible, and Bigler just laughed at me the whole time.
Well, I mean, Bigler's slipping. He's slipping. He's on a slide. It's not the electric slide. He's on a two-game slide.
It's true, and I personally would love nothing more than to send him into the abyss.
Yeah,
because I know he would love to do it to me too.
Of course, it's a good feeling.
He takes pride in beating me. He has told me that. He's like, I take pride in you losing.
Yeah, as you should. I mean, it's an accomplishment.
It's sometimes
not just you in particular, but like
right.
Anybody who takes the game seriously.
Oh, it's
pretty much everybody in our league.
Yes, Bigler takes it seriously. He's on the phone 24/7. He's like a 1950s operator with us. Plugging in this plug. All right, let me talk to Jay. All right, let me talk to Gags. Hold on, sir. One moment. Let me talk to Brian. Replugging. Oh, is it still Jay? Sorry, Jay. I got to talk to Brian. And he's moving down his chairs with the wheels, backing down the hallway like the old ladies. All right, well, you're yawning, so let's keep on moving.
It's not you.
Brian has been kind enough to come all the way out to Imperial.
I came out here for Finnegan.
Finnegan.
Let's be clear.
That's true. He's got his Whittier. Do I say that right? Whittier?
Whittier, yeah.
Whittier.
Whittier than you.
Not bad. Mountaineers. That's right. Cool because they're on Mount Washington.
That's right. High atop Mount Washington.
Nice. But anyway, full day of work. Wants to get home to tuck his daughter into a bed like a burrito.
That's right. So let's get this show on the road.
Alrighty. What are we doing, Brian?
Unfinished business. That's what we're doing.
Would you like to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. My unfinished business is with nobody in particular, other than I'm just happy to still be surviving. I'm still relevant. I'm still I have a pulse and barely, but I was happy to take Disco down. I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous. I was like, the two guys that could do it are Pat Mahomes and Tyreek Hill. They easily could have put 100 up. And in the very first quarter, I don't know if you watched any of the game, but first quarter touchdown, they literally had 30 points in the first half of the first quarter. And I was like, yeah, this doesn't look good for me.
I was watching that.
Yeah,
Tyreek Hill had 6 catches for 60 yards.
I was like, this is not good for me. And I'm sure Disco is licking his chops, but thankfully they cooled down and turned into more of a running game defensive struggle. So
what a surprise that was.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. Did not see that coming. So yeah, I'm pleased to take down Disco. And side note, I also took 80 cents off the Disco on our draft in our DraftKings bet on the same week. So double.
Double, ouch, babe. Yeah. Double whammy.
Love you, Disco.
So you guys play what was that?
DraftKings for $1.
You play 1-on-1?
Yeah, 1-on-1 for $1, yeah.
And what do you guys have? How do you do this?
You profit 80 cents.
Well, no, what do you pick a roster for all Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday
for with money, an account budget sort of thing.
Yep, it's we just do the 1 o'clock games and the 4 o'clock games all combined. So it's 7 o'clock if you won or lost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's all those 12 games or whatever. So
can you tell I've never played this daily fantasy thing ever?
I can tell. I would love to play you.
I
mean, you'd probably do well.
I don't know, man. It's just scary to me.
I'll take $1 from you.
80. I thought it was 80 cents.
You profit 80 cents. You put in $1, you profit 80 cents.
Oh, what does FanDuel get 20 cents or whatever?
They get 10 cents per team. Yeah.
Wow, 10% profit.
Yeah, I'd like to get a piece of DraftKings. I'd like to be a part owner.
Yeah, I'll say. Dang. Okay.
So, anyways, yeah, it was beautiful weekend. Was able to beat Disco twice.
Nice. That doesn't happen too often.
No.
Love it. All right. Anything else?
You know what? That's it for right now. I'll see if I can think of something else. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, all right. For my unfinished business, I got a lot of business. Not really. First unfinished business, DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
What are you doing, bro? If you got your hamstring, don't go play. And first off, why did you have to do the face mask? Which would have been like a 50-some yard touchdown. You didn't need to do that.
I saw that.
I was like freaking out. Like, dude, you're in.
Yep.
And then you start going back in. You weren't even telling the coaches, dude, you're on my team, bro. Stay on the team.
Going in without the coach's approval.
Yeah. That's the first one. Second one, Calvin Ridley.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on, man?
Mm-hmm.
How did Craig know? How did he know?
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't know.
Mentally?
Yeah.
It's very frustrating.
He got some inside information somehow.
He must have. And then third,
Why is he stepping away anyway? Do we know?
just to focus on his mental well-being.
Okay.
So
which we respect, but like fantasy-wise,
hate at the same time.
Yeah.
Deal with your problems like the most of us. Drink and put them down deep, real deep.
You know what Kevin Bean's gonna say about that.
I don't. Probably not to do it.
Yeah.
Then don't come to my liquor cabinet. Third, Denver Broncos. Trade deadline comes.
Mm-hmm.
Not much goes on. I don't know if you traded Von Miller, the anchor of your defense. Sure, he's not the best anymore, but I got your Denver D. I like to play him here and there because he's great. What's going on? You trade him for...
What did they get? Did they get it?
They got like a second and third rounder, actually.
Okay.
But there's like rumors that like part of the reason was because he apparently throws the best Halloween parties and like 6 figures to pay, and he wanted the rookies or something to pitch in, and they were all like problems in the locker room because he's like, what the hell?
And that's why he wanted
that's like the rumor.
Yeah, that's weird.
So that's why I don't know if there's going to be a problem in the locker room. They're like, oh, we got to get rid of Von Miller, but at the same time, who the hell is Von Miller, man? So now he's on the Rams. Juddy, you should be licking your chops because, dude,
It's got a lot better.
Yeah, so now I got to be even more careful with my defenses. That's it. I don't want to keep going crazy. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
You're getting used to saying that already for Finnegan.
Yes.
I'm not mad at you, just disappointed.
Now I'm going to go to my basement. All right, and we also have a special unfinished business courtesy of Jay Huber, one Jason Huber. And reading it verbatim is, not sure if you guys are doing the podcast this week, parentheses, or this year, which tells us
Jay.
one
Thanks,
loyal
Jay.
customer. But if you are, can you please include my team first? The first team ever to lose the league MVP favorite for this season, lose the previous season's MVP to COVID, and have a wide receiver commit vehicular homicide in the same week. And, yeah, I mean, wow, I have had it where like Le'Veon Bell and Steve Smith were done for the year in the same week, maybe the same game, I can't remember, but that is nothing compared to losing Rodgers, Derrick Henry, and Henry Ruggs in
a matter
like
of
a
days.
24-hour period, I think.
Yeah. You're right.
So, sorry, Jay, that is awful. And I know you don't take it as seriously as I do, but that might have caused me to have to go get the real deal Alka-Seltzer, pluck into the water to drink for my stomach. Because that is tough.
Yeah, that's beyond tough. So Henry's done for the year. Maybe playoffs will be back, right? I mean, at least
regular
Rodgers,
their playoffs.
Yeah, at least Rodgers will be back. Ruggs is out of the league, right?
Oh, yeah, he's cut by the Raiders and he's out. He's minimum jail time 2 years.
Yeah, so
2 to 20.
He probably won't be back in the NFL.
No.
I mean,
but
who knows?
Michael Vick.
Yeah, that's
for
true.
dogs and
That's
stuff.
true. And he's young, right?
Yeah, he's only 22, I think.
Yeah, so
He's
maybe
got that speed.
Yeah, maybe by 25, 26,
He might get another shot.
he could get a second shot.
They're going to say he did his time, which is true, but I don't know.
Like you said, Uber, Lyft, taxi. That's all. That's
Right.
all you need to know.
Right. And like that's personal speaking for us. Like I have driven drunk.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have driven drunk.
Yeah.
But I'm not in the NFL, and I didn't have Uber back
you
then.
weren't going 156.
No, I didn't have a Corvette. I had a station wagon that couldn't get above 65.
But I'm guessing you probably weren't trying to go over 65 anyway.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think I was. I was really drunk.
I hope not.
No, I was trying. I was focusing on the road, and I wasn't like, oh my god. But anyway, I wouldn't say we've all been there, but
I have. I mean,
Jason Huber's not been there.
No.
Most of us have been there, and it sucks for him. But I've been to Vegas. When I lived there, dude. The roads the lanes are really wide, which is kind of blowing my mind.
Yeah.
But I mean, it happens. Shit happens. But that's tough.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to completely change everything for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks that it happened, but bad choice. Really bad choice.
Yeah.
Anything else for unfinished business?
No.
No, me neither.
Trade time, trading guys, excellent.
Oh man, so much better than Zoom.
Oh,
so
wow.
much better than Zoom.
I mean, look at your beautiful face and be able to read your lips on time is way better than guessing, basically.
Yeah.
We are here live with Trade Time.
Live from the Lady Loft. All right. What do we got this week?
All right, we're going to start off. First off, we've got a trade between CMC Music Factory and the Dub C Hooligans. CMC Music Factory has traded Javonte Williams to Dub C Hooligans for Will Fuller and Dallas Goedert.
Okay. And is how long is Will Fuller out anyway?
Probably at least another 3 weeks. I think they just put him on IR. Yeah. No, it says he's coming back. Hold on. We'll expect Will. He's week to week, but I'm going to say 2 more weeks at least.
Yeah, at least 2 more weeks. I mean, my gut, my initial reaction is that, I mean, it's kind of great for Jutt to get 2 players that he's going to be able to use. I don't know what his depth is like on running back. I know CMC is hopefully going to be coming back this week or next.
He's got James Conner, Chuba Hubbard,
yeah,
Michael Carter, and CMC. So he had some running backs, but well, go on.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that I think that this is going to benefit Jutt a lot more. And Jutt and Dub C have no business, either one of them, being 4-4. Like, they just don't have any business being 500. So I think it's going to benefit Jutt long-term a little bit more. I mean, I think Goedert and Fuller might give him a little more value long-term. So I'm going to give it to Jutt.
All right, and I am the complete opposite.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to Bean.
Because you wanted Javonte.
I wanted Javonte Williams real bad. And I feel like I made other trades that would have been better, but it's debatable. But Justin shot me down. Said, I think I'm going to keep Javonte Williams. I think I like him. I think he's supposed to be better just for the playoffs. And then he just turns around and gives him the bean for a song.
Is it a song? I mean, Goedert's like the only tight end in Philly right now. Like
Fuller's nobody. Fuller's just as bad as OBJ. But this guy could be, everybody says, he's going to be a league winner, blah, blah, blah. And he did good against the Steelers, and then he only had 6 points last week. But it all depends if, Melvin Gordon.
Exactly. Is it a 50-50 split right about now?
I think so.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm not crazy about it. But if he ends up taking that job, then it'll be worth it. It'll definitely benefit Bean long term.
So I'm going to give it to Bean.
All right, what's the second trade?
All right, the second trade, we have a trade between From Gags to Riches and me, the injured Jags. We have Josh Jacobs and Dawson Knox being traded to me for Jalen Waddle and Kenny Golladay.
I mean, why would anybody want Kenny Golladay? I don't understand that. 2 years ago?
To say every day is a Golladay.
Yeah, Disco and I both have some history with Golladay. We both have a nice long love affair with that guy. But that was 2 years ago. It's like, it's over. It's over. So I don't know why he
regret drafting him in the 4th round.
Yeah.
Which I thought or the 5th round, because I thought I was going to get Javonte Williams that pick.
So, yeah, for me personally, I think this is like Jalen Waddle for Dawson Knox and Josh Jacobs. And so for that reason, even though I hate Josh Jacobs with a passion, I still think you got a slight edge because he's been productive this year. He's been banged up a little bit, but he's been productive. And, if he gets you 15 points, it's not bad for a running back. And, and obviously you got that Allen to Knox connection, which I'm sure you were going for.
That is what I was going for.
So, and when is Knox back this week?
It's not looking like it.
So when he does get back, it seems like they've got a connection.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Well, who do you think won the trade?
I said I'm giving you a slight edge.
Oh, okay.
Just because Kenny Golladay should not be wanted by another team.
Well, Gags won the patented triple whammy of Kadarius Toney, Sterling Shepard, and Kenny Golladay, all those giant wide receivers.
That's crazy.
Only had Danny Jones. But
wait,
no,
does he have all three now?
He does.
He's got the monopoly.
He's got the monopoly of hurt wide receivers. But no, I honestly didn't want to trade Jalen Waddle because he's got big playability, keeper value, and I think he's the best rookie wide receiver, in my humble opinion. But I needed...
Whoa. Back up.
Better than Jamar Chase?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it.
Oh, are you just trying to piss Josh off?
No,
okay.
I don't. You'll see at the end of the year. Okay. I don't think if Waddle's going to be able to equal the stats.
Yeah.
But I think Jamar Chase is going to digress, and that's just my personal opinion.
Okay.
Do I wish I had Jamar Chase on my team? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to badmouth him, but I just feel like Waddle is the better player. But I've been wrong before. I needed Josh Jacobs and Dawson Knox for depth.
Yeah.
Is what I was playing for because Kittle's still hurt. He could come back, get hurt again, and I just didn't want every week to be the CJ Uzama week of despair or greatness because he's up. It's one or the other, flipping a coin. And I wanted to Bill stack, man. Dawson Knox, Knox to Allen, dude. I was like one day away from picking up Knox, and Gags got him. So, and this helps me because I didn't have to do more transactions. So for me, I thought I wanted to trade because I needed depth, and Jacobs, I needed an RB2.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a good move for Gags too because if he does kind of tank and doesn't make playoffs, he can keep Waddle, and I think that's what he said. I think he's planning on keeping Waddle.
Yeah,
for next year.
Could be. I mean, Deshaun Watson could still end up on the Dolphins. It's
this year.
No, off the season. Yeah.
And you have a great connection.
Yeah, I know it's the Tua Waddle connection, but dude, if Watson focuses on one guy, that guy is the man. Will it be Will Fuller? Probably not, because he can't stay healthy. So yeah, I think I won the trade slightly.
Yeah, especially for this year.
Yes.
But Gags long term.
Yeah.
Rolling down the street, smoking Nando, sipping on gin and juice.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Laid back. You forgot that part.
Laid back. Sorry, darn it.
I just want to put you on this.
We were doing all about the Benjamins.
No, I wanted to try and throw you a curveball.
Swung at it like Joe Boo.
All right. So Craig and Det pointed out that there were no competing fab offers for money, which is just insane. That I don't know, this might be one of the first weeks ever that there were no two bids on the same player.
Right.
It's unreal.
Yeah, Craig said that he wouldn't have spent $80 on McNichols. He said he blew his whole wad, I think, on McNichols because he thought that he was going to be outbid.
You could have got him for a zero.
I would have never thought that either.
No.
Same with and Boston Scott, he could have been picked up last week for nothing.
All right, let's go through them. Let's see where people spent money without any competing offers.
All right, so Craig spent $80 on Jeremy McNichols. Dub C spent $53 on Boston Scott. And Disco spent $39 on Adrian Peterson. And then Possum Magic comes flying in with Tajay Sharp for $38, dropping Darius Slayton, who I assume Gags will pick up to have the entire wide receiver core.
Yep.
And then everybody else appears to just be regular
for free.
Yep.
Wow. I don't like any one of these pickups here.
No?
I mean, for money. Do you?
I think McNichols will be good this week. Yeah. Because, will it be $80 good? Probably not. But he's a pass-catching back, and I think they're playing the Rams, and they'll have to do that a lot. And I think Peterson, I don't know if he's playing this week, but they're going to be able to stop him, I think, in the beginning for this week against the Rams. Yeah,
he'll probably be the best pickup. It's definitely not the best value, but it's probably the best pickup that could help Craig long-term.
Yeah. Boston Scott might be the best one out of all four, to be honest, if they run like they did last week.
Okay, I didn't really catch any of the game last week.
He scored 2 touchdowns, about 60 yards, I think. Same with Jordan Howard, though.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody else has picked Jordan Howard up yet.
Pick up Jordan Howard.
The Tajay Sharp one's kind of strange for me, but
it's like this. Do you really want to play anybody for the Falcons right now?
Just Pitts.
And
Patterson.
Yep. Pitter patter. And it's like, I should have lost the matchup against Disco because I put in, as you know.
I was going to tell you, that's karma, man.
Yeah, still Gage from you. and played him and got a 0, big fat 0.
What was that dirty move about, man? Why'd you do that to me? That should have been my unfinished business.
Yeah, well, listen,
Judas.
I texted you.
You are my Judas.
I texted you. I said, "Oh, Calvin Ridley's out," and then I waited about 15, 20 minutes before I picked him up.
Oh,
So you had a window.
Tiny, and you know what?
Wait, were you at work?
Well, no, I saw it. I was unaware that I had a window, but I was looking at it on the free agent thing.
Yeah.
And I decided to go outside with Blue and play soccer to kind of think about it, whether I should do it or not. And by the time I got back to it, you would hate taking them. Now, I don't know. I did find like a little sense of relief inside of myself because not before the 0, but because I just did not know what to do. I was more stunned.
It didn't really want him, but felt like you had to do something.
Right. Like, I did not think Calvin Ridley was going to be like, I'm leaving NFL for personal reasons. I did not think it was going to happen twice.
Yeah.
I thought in my own mind that, like, because it was a London game, it was COVID related.
Yeah.
And that's why he didn't go.
So what are you going to do with Calvin Ridley anyway? You want to trade him?
No. I mean, actually, that's another thing that's funny. I hate to say I got more trade offers
for Ridley
in that 20 minutes
than
I think I've gotten in 5 years of fantasy football. Now, let's just take a ballpark figure. It's probably like 30 of them. And
wait, 30 offers?
30 offers,
no.
Something like crazy. And 15 of them were just Bigler sending Odell Beckham Jr. repeatedly.
That's hilarious.
Hoping that I would like slip up and hit accept the one time. Because I was like, reject. And then like I go to refresh. He was right there again. Right there again. I was like, what is going on? What is going on?
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And I mean, probably if I had to tell everybody who had the best offer, it might have been Ed Locker. So,
okay.
I mean, not saying it was great, but it was not terrible.
Wow.
So he can hang his hat up on that one.
Okay. But yeah, didn't get the deal done, but it was a best offer, yeah.
It was just funny because I kept like trying to look at the free agent thing and I was on the lineup at the same time and I'm reading everybody's stuff, re-looking at the free agent, looking at the trades, and like before I knew it, there's like 2 minutes left to go. Like I got soaked in and everything, and I was like, oh my gosh, just pick somebody. Wow. And I picked Traquan, he scored a touchdown.
Oh, good for you.
Got the right lottery ticket.
And you won.
That's right.
All right, you ready to move on?
Yes.
This week's matchups. Wow. Beautiful.
The high note on that one.
Yeah.
Is that a falsetto?
Yeah.
I don't
know. And I brought the baritone.
The baritone.
All right, we're going to go through this kind of quickly. I have to make sure I get home in time for Nola's bed or I'll be a dead man. So we're going to... Yep. So we're going to make some predictions and we'll do the matchup of the week a little bit longer. So which matchup are we going to talk about first?
I want to go with Biscuits and Porn versus Saquon Ain't So.
That works for me. 2 5-3 teams. Third...
Saquon's 3-5.
Oh, jeez.
You wish you were 5.
Yeah, sorry, Jay. Even though you don't listen. All right, let's take a quick look at this.
Alrighty.
And make a quick prediction and why. I'm going to just go out on a limb and just say that the fantasy gods are going to smile upon Jay and give him a W this week. Prescott has a chance to have a big week. You know, they got rid of Vaughn and in Denver, and Indy's playing the Jets, so... I know he's going to really, really miss Henry in there.
Oh, my God.
It's like a glaring hole, but he's still got Kyle Pitts. He's still got some pieces in there. So I'm going to say Jay gets the Buns and Tucker for the win.
And Tucker.
And Tucker
That's funny.
With a big kick.
Wow. I think I want to agree with you.
Yeah.
You know what? I am going to agree. I'm just going to agree with you because I think Prescott is back and he's going to want to unload. Although Jim does have Lamb, but there's a lot of other people to throw to. I think because of Indianapolis playing the Jets.
Yeah.
And actually, we'll find it out tonight. Well, it's actually kind of questionable because the Jets beat Cincinnati. Now that I think about it.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Flip flop. I'm going to go with Jim. Sorry, I'm not used to this whole breaking it down.
I know.
He's got better running backs now that Henry's gone. He's got better wide receivers. And New England versus Carolina is pretty good, too, because I think it's P.J. Walker instead of Sam Darnold. So I will go with Jim.
Okay. All right, let's see here. What are we going to do next?
All right,
next up we've got yours truly, Hillbillies on PCP, in the basement still. Going up against Possum Magic, who he's kind of fallen a little bit here recently, especially since he lost his quarterback there a couple weeks ago, Russell. I looking at it, I just think everything's pointing to me to like live to fight another week, especially if Debo plays, which I think he's going to. I think that Pittsburgh playing against Chicago on Monday night. Did you hear this stat? It's a crazy stat. Pittsburgh hasn't lost in the last 19 home Monday Night Football games. Or no, I think it's like the last 19 Monday Night Football games.
No.
Which I don't even know how far back that goes.
That's pretty sick.
But yeah, so I don't think they're going to lose to Chicago at home on Monday night. I think Burrow is going to pick apart Cleveland. They've got a decent defense, but they're just kind of falling apart. Tree's got a good team. I'm not going to say it's going to be a blowout or anything, but Kamara and Harris, they're going to have strong weeks, I think. So I'm going to take me because I need to.
Looking at the rosters and stuff, I think like you got Pittsburgh versus Chicago, and I think that they're supposed if Matt Nagy's back and he tries to make Justin Fields a pocket passer, Pittsburgh's going to crush him.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you got the obvious advantage. You got Debo snatching gold chains left and right, and you got Burrow. And I do love your rotunda of wide receivers that you hate.
Oh yeah,
on your starting lineup.
I know, I hate them.
But I do think that you're going to win this matchup mainly because of the Pittsburgh defense, and I think Najee Harris for Chicago. I think they're not that good against run defense. I think he's going to feast.
You're right. Yep, I think you could.
Yeah, and there's like bye week blues and stuff. Like, there's no way you should have some guy named Agnew in there as his wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm going to pick you to keep on trucking, Brian.
I hope so. Clawing back.
All right, next we have Ed Logger and From Gags to Riches, probably riding around that van together, trying not to talk about football, anything but football, since they're playing against each other.
Yep, the bearded men.
The bearded men. One smokes weed and one doesn't. I think I understand.
That's right.
So
one drinks Bud Light Lime, one doesn't.
That's true. One smokes cigars. I'm not quite sure if Gags smokes cigars. I think I'm going to go Gags to Riches here. And I'm only going specifically on the strength of the Buffalo defense versus the Jaguars and A.J. Brown.
All right, and I'm going to do the opposite. I think anybody starting Matt Ryan will lose from here on out. I mean, he's projected at 35, and that's probably accurate. I think Lamar Jackson against Minnesota is good. Yeah, that's his strong point right there. I mean, Chicago versus Pittsburgh, that's not going to be too good, but I'm going to give it to him on the strength of Lamar. Ed Logger. All right, this next matchup we have the formidable CMC Music Factory at 4-4. Really, really nice point total for the year. Going up against Josh Hayward. He's chugging along. He's doing okay, but he's down there in 8th place. You know, he can't buy a win. I think I'm going to go Jut because Josh just can't put together a team to win a game. He's projected to win by 40, but projections mean jack shit, and I'm going to say Josh loses.
Wow. All right, I'm going Josh. His team's stacked. He's got the Orleans defense versus Atlanta. McCaffrey's coming back. It's like a bright spot for Justin, but his wide receivers are garbage, and that's my reasoning.
Well, you know what? My reasoning for picking Judd is that Josh has no faith in his team. He doesn't believe in his team.
Oh, yeah, he definitely doesn't deserve to win.
No, he has no faith in his team, so for that reason, I'm picking Jet.
All right, this next matchup, we have Springfield Isotopes with the lovely Adam Dirt's avatar.
Every year.
Crows round here.
Yep.
Mr. Bean and me. And versus the Dub C Hooligans, both coming in at 4-4, 1 and 7th, 1 and 5th, hoping to flip-flop their sides or go more into the championships.
Yeah, not long ago, they were both in the basement.
They were looking for that bike.
Miss you guys.
Well, you found the bike in the Alamo. And you just say, I'm going to stay here for a bit.
That's right.
You wanted to play with the bike. Who do you got, Brian?
As much as it pains me to say, I'm going to go with Craig. Devontae Adams is not going to get those 22 points. I think he gets maybe 15 or a little bit less than that. The trade of the year, let's all face it, was Cordell Patterson. Bean won that trade hands down. Nobody can dispute that. But I still think that Craig finds a way to win this one on the strength of Stafford.
I agree with you. I think Craig wins this one. I do think it's on the strength of Stafford. Also, his wide receivers,
maybe? No,
if Adams plays, I guess. But I think it'll be closer than we think.
I think so too. It just pisses me off that Craig's back in the hunt.
Oh, I never doubted in my mind that he wouldn't be.
Yeah.
So both picking Craig?
Yep.
Wow. Dang. All right.
Kiss of death.
Kiss of death. Okay.
And now,
the matchup of the week.
You guessed it. Yinzer Jag sitting in first place, but he's afraid he's going to fall to the basement, free fall to the basement with me. Going up against Disco in second place, coming off a 2-loss slide here. Yes. So let's get into it. Do you want to say anything before we talk about these players?
I'm in first place. Disco's in second. He's trying to Danny Dimes me with his AIDS picture, and I'm just keeping the ball rolling with a deep sea diver, beautiful lady. And see how it says level diamond next to her? Because she is diamond.
Diamond.
Man, right. Diamond. I like it. So let's go on. With the quarterbacks, we've got Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes.
I'm going Josh Allen just because Pat Mahomes still hasn't quite figured it out.
Now I'm going to go Josh Allen as well because you can throw all over Jacksonville. And let's go to the wide receivers. We've got DJ Moore, Cortland Sutton, and DeAndre Hopkins versus Tyreek Hill, Jerry Jeudy, and Mike Williams. Here you go.
I'm going Disco. I like Tyreek Hill and Mike Williams a little bit better than your trio.
I'm going to go with you on that one, just because DJ Moore's been...
What happened to DJ Moore? Where'd he go?
He went with it's like the sands through the hourglass. The Carolina Panthers go where Sam Darnold goes, and that's like nowhere.
Yep.
So he's probably the only viable player, but they have McCaffrey back, so there might be a chance.
Could be.
But yeah, Tyreek Hill, big playability. Although Michael Williams hasn't done much since, he probably will against me because he has a history of doing that. So yeah, I'm picking his wide receivers. And running backs, we've got Austin Eckler, Josh Jacobs versus J.J. Taylor, and Adrian Peterson.
Wow, he's back.
When will I ever not have to say this guy's name again?
And he's a running back. If he's a quarterback, it makes sense. But he's a running
36-year-old running back who just won't go. I would rather say Frank Gore, but I can't.
I know. You can say his son, right?
That's not. Is that his kid? No, that's Derek Gore.
Yeah.
That's not. I don't think he has any relation to him.
I thought he was like a nephew.
Dude, his son, that'd be amazing.
Nephew, maybe. All right. I'm taking your running backs on the strength of Eckler versus Philly. JTT probably have a good game tonight as well, but I think I'm going to give you the edge.
I'm going to take my running backs as well. Now I have a reason to watch the game on Thursday. I didn't even think about that.
Guess what? Today's Thursday.
I know. It's, whoa, you're right.
And it's almost 8:20.
I mean, he's not. You think he's joking, but I don't know what the days are anymore, to be honest with you. So the other day, what was it? Where's it broke? I was flipping through the channels trying to find football. I think it was Friday. I was looking for Sunday night football. That's funny. But yeah, so we're taking my running backs. Moving on. Tight ends, we got Waller, their baller back, making his, I don't know how long he's been out, a couple of games.
Yeah.
Versus CJ Uzoma, because I don't know if Knox is going to play, and apparently Kill's not playing. So.
Wow. We're both going Waller.
Yeah, we're both going Waller, because, yeah. Flex appeal, Devontae Booker, who I had no idea was going to be this useful to me.
Yeah.
And I picked up for nothing.
I know.
Remember? I pointed that out?
Yes, I remember that.
Versus Mecole Hardman, who had a little bit of a resurgence last game.
Did.
Man, he's going Kansas City hard, Brian. Mahomes, Hill, Hardman. I think that's it. I'm going Booker.
I'm going to also go Booker. I don't think Hardman has another big game.
Booker at Dano. Sorry, I had to say it. All right, kickers. Prater versus McManus.
Prater.
McManus. All right. Defense. Denver versus Dallas or Carolina versus New England. I go Carolina. Yeah.
Gotta go Carolina at this
my
point.
Sweet Carolina.
All right. This is actually going to be a really, really close matchup. I mean, I like your running backs better. I like his receivers. Quarterbacks are kind of a toss-up, but I like yours. Man, that's a really tough call. You know what? I think I'm going to switch. I'm going to say that it's going to be the upset. I think Disco gets you. I think.
Man, no, that ain't so, Joe.
I think Mahomes has a big day because Green Bay just can't keep up. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna take Disco.
Tell you what, I'm gonna agree with you.
Really?
Right
Holy
now,
crap!
I am. I don't have my Hopkins is questionable. Uzoma,
Yeah.
I don't know if I had Kill or Knox maybe differently in my defense currently for Denver. I'm gonna need a big day out of Allen to be able to win this one.
Which you very well could.
I could. You're right. I could. But I don't think it's gonna be like a blowout.
Yeah.
I'm concerned.
You need Eckler to have a big day too.
I do. You're correct. Need Waller not to have a big day, which is almost nearly impossible. But yeah, so I'm picking Disco for the upset.
Yep.
Because my team is trash, Brian.
No. And this is when it all falls apart.
It all falls apart. Everybody has their best game against me.
You know, it'd be funny if that actually came true and you ended the season 7-7 and missed the playoffs.
Oh, that'd be so awful. I mean, you want to see a guy start drinking bourbon for nothing. That's the reason. I'll miss like 5 podcasts in a row. Why? Where's Detlin? Colin Brogan? Oh, he's at the North Star Bar. He won't come home.
All right, Detlin, I gotta get home.
Yeah.
Good luck to everybody this week. Hopefully, I'm still in it, and that's all I care about right now.
I don't blame you, man.
And hopefully nobody else goes down with big injuries.
For sure. And drive safe, kids. Don't drink and drive. Please.
True. You ready, Detlin?
I'm always ready, Brian. Was that our recap?
It was. Oh, wait.
What's it? Recap? You said a small recap.
That's it.
That's it? All right. Sorry we couldn't do a more detailed podcast. Brian has to get home, so his wife doesn't kill him, and his daughter still loves him.
You ready, Detlin?
I'm always ready, Brian.